Hey YouTube. So I got a question right quick. I was wondering if anybody could answer it for me. Why are black people so damn stupid and trifling towards one another? No, seriously. It seems like since Obama got elected, a black president in office, it's almost as if directly or indirectly, that's caused even more hostility in the so-called black community amongst ourselves, especially here in the United States. I mean, I just don't understand it. It would seem to me, considering history, slavery and Jim Crow and Willie Lynch and lynchings, that we would draw closer to one another, like the Jews did after the Holocaust. But it seems like every chance we get, whether it's online or off, whether it's YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or a street corner or in the workplace, you know, it seems like every chance we get, we fucking tear each other down. Why is that? We will find any excuse to hate on one another. And the thing that trips me out is you can find the most ghetto ass, hood rat, or thug ass, or house Negro mentality type of person that will quarrel all the time with either a black person they do know or don't know through dirty looks, through talking behind the back, through arguing, fighting, cussing. But you can take that same person, put them in a setting full of white people, or have a white person come around, male or female, and they'll just act like they got so much sense in their damn head, like they took a course from Albert Einstein or some shit. And I have seen this with my own eyes on more than one occasion. Okay? I sat in on a job interview of this black bitch that I knew was just a fucking maniac ass idiot when it came to talking shit. Hating on other black females and who they dating, if they were, like if they were like one of her exes or something that they were dating her, or talking shit about what niggas is ugly, or she can't stand. But then she sat in front of the white manager that was interviewing her, and the bitch she straightened up quick. I was talking all proper and like, oh yes, well, I blah blah blah, and yeah, I got a degree in blah blah blah, and I'm just sitting up here trying to keep a straight face, and I'm thinking to myself, now, why can't this bitch act like that in front of people that look like her? And it wouldn't have mattered if it. I know a lot of y'all will say, well, that's a job interview. She was trying to get a job. No, it wouldn't have mattered. Because I know these ratchet assholes. And the niggas too. I'm not just picking on females. There is something deeply seated wrong inside our mentalities. And I'm starting to wonder really how much of an effect did slave mentality have on us. One person on YouTube, on a Tommy Sotomayor video, which I'm sure you're familiar with, one person on YouTube called it coon-nipulation. Are we really still, this far after Jim Crow and the Civil Rights Movement, are we still really allowing ourselves and our minds to be coon-nipulated through the media? Now you got these black bitches acting crazy over this stupid scandal show, and you got a number of them think they can just run out and date a white boy just because they see it on screen, when 5 years ago they wasn't even thinking about a white dude. Or vice versa, you got all these dumbass niggas making rap songs and bragging because they can date some fat trailer trash or scrawny ass white hoe that don't look like shit, and the only reason they able to get her cause white men don't want her. It's amazing to me. And the thing that trips me out is niggas that get white girls pregnant, a lot of the times they'll stay there and they'll take care of that mixed baby. Even Lil Wayne's stupid ass talking about he don't want to have a dark skinned baby. This nigga is black as midnight and he talking about he don't want to have a dark skinned baby. What is it that causes us to hate ourselves? Malcolm X talked about this extensively during his lifetime and his career in the Nation of Islam, and after he left the Nation of Islam. And it's like the more truth he wanted to talk, the more they wanted to kill him. And there were hypocrites inside the Fruit of Islam. They were acting just as big of a niggas as the niggas out here on the streets now. You know, you think about it. If you you here you on YouTube, you look, especially when it comes to you know all these issues ethnically with black people, including especially relationships. That seems to just be the World War III provocateur when it comes to black people online. But if you notice, you'll see black women talking bad about black men and black men talking bad about black women. And you got some idiots talking about, that's why you should date outside your race and all that blah, blah, blah. I got a question. If you wasn't shit dating inside your race, what the hell do you think you're going to be when you date outside your race? I seen a tweet from this bitch the other day talking about she think she want to try dating outside her race. I'm like, okay. But then her reasons behind it is what tripped me out. Talking about brothers, meaning black guys, are losing in general. But the thing that trips me out about females like this is, being young and dumb, they will date all the good for nothing ass niggas, the ones that they wind up after they get done getting fucked and otherwise used by them or, abused by them. They say niggas ain't shit. They will date all the niggas ain't shit niggas in high school, in college, in the neighborhood. Those are the type of niggas that get the dime ass chicks. But then the quality brothers that are educated, that got a head on their shoulders and shit, it's like they either can't get, a quality chick, or they get played by the quality chick, like the so-called players be playing the chicks. And then want to come out and say niggas ain't shit. Fool, if you lay down in a pile of trash, you can't complain when you wake up smelling like garbage. I don't understand these motherfuckers. On either side, I don't understand it. What, you're going to step outside of your race, outside of your culture, outside of your ethnic group, because you're so tired of people inside your ethnic group. You're going to step way outside your boundaries. Look, I can understand if you was just born into an Oreo type culture, you was raised around white folks, blah, blah, blah. You can't help it. You talk like them, you think like them, you smell like them, whatever. But you going to step way outside your boundaries to explore something that, you don't even like or not even familiar with, when you could give, quality people, male and female, instead of just worrying about what they wearing or how cute they are or blah, 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 you could give quality people that are educated and got a good head on their shoulders, and got a good personality and look like they're going somewhere. You could give people inside your own race that opportunity. And it's just, it goes from that to, black women wearing, fake hair in their head, trying to look white, but claim everybody trying to look like them, to, these dumbass niggas killing themselves in the streets, and thinking that it's cool or it's fly or some shit. It's just, it's unbelievable. And what these people don't realize is that the white controlled liberal media, okay, that's sponsored um, by Zionist agendas, they're perpetuating this shit for two reasons. One, it gives them amusement. And two, yes, they want to see a significant decrease in the minority population. Not just in the United States, but in the entire world. What Adolf Hitler tried to do to the Jews in the 30s and the 40s during World War II and the Holocaust, these motherfuckers are doing generation by generation by generation systematically. And they're doing it in more of a smart way. Instead of starving and gassing all these fools, they're using media to make black people self-destroy themselves. They don't have to fire a single shot. They don't have to release a single quart of nerve gas. All the poison is inside of our own skulls. So tell me what you think. Unlike Tommy Sotomayor, I don't want to just talk about how fucked up black people are, because I mean, let's face it, we are fucked up. Okay? You don't see now, there are more Asian women that date outside of their race or date white men than anybody. But you don't see them on videos talking shit about Asian men. Just like you don't see Hispanic women on YouTube in a large way talking shit about Hispanic men. Okay? You definitely don't see white women or white men on YouTube talking shit about one another. Why are we? You don't see Jewish people, despite everything they went through. You don't see them on there talking shit about one another. Just making videos and tweeting shit to talk down about one another and talking about, go get you a man of another race and go get you a woman of another race, blah, 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 blah. You don't see that. Even, I'm telling you, even the ones that do exclusively date outside their race, you don't see this and you won't see it. Because everybody has more security and less insecurity than black people. So, tell me, what do you think about this? What and more importantly, what are some solutions that we can work toward? Because it just seems like a lost cause to me. It really does.